All right, guys, welcome to episode 10. Oh, we're on episode 10, dog. Holy. Welcome to episode 10 of the TPS podcast, sponsored by Stay Another Day.
It's juice. Yeah. They love to hate. They see me doing it for real, and I'm sorry to tell you this ain't luck. I'm just trying to ball like the Oregon Ducks. But man, fuck it, this podcast sucks.
All right, go ahead. You had stories? Oh, go ahead and introduce yourself first and then talk about your stories and shit.
All right, my name's Hans. I was on his podcast like how many episodes?
4 episodes ago.
4 episodes ago. And yeah, I'm excited for the podcast.
He's a frat boy, race car driver, been friends since we were 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah, almost 7 years. Let's see, dude. Out of all my friends, probably the biggest dick.
wait.
I'm trying to think what else, bro. Steve's God, alcoholic. Fuck, dude. What am I missing, bro? Wearing a compression shirt. Loves alcohol. Did I mention that?
I'm actually sober. I've been drinking.
Yeah, he's lying to you. Anyways, okay, so
start off your stories. You want me to start?
You want me to give you a breakdown of the segments of how this whole thing's gonna work?
Dude, my shit is puny compared to yours.
What is your penis?
Your penis?
Oh, my notes,
No,
my
the
notes.
fucking notes, yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is basically what we're gonna do. First segment, weekly breakdown. This is like a little roadmap for everybody who's watching. First segment, weekly breakdown. So fucking talk about whatever you want for as long as you want. That would be your chance to like tell all the stories you want to tell and shit.
Okay, yeah.
And then we got the unpopular opinions, then the top 10s. Then I have a surprise fucking segment that I didn't prepare for, so that's fucked. Then we have Would You Rather.
Okay, I like those ones a lot.
And we also have an advice segment.
Okay.
If you want any part of that.
I don't know if I give the best advice, but
and then we have the hate list.
Uh-huh.
So our draft of things that we hate, and then our songs of the week. Your one most listened to song of the week.
Does Spotify tell you that, or try to just pick out one that
You just can kind of guess.
All right.
So, anyways, Hans pulled up to my fucking apartment and said, "Dude, I got so many stories to tell you, bro. I got so many stories to tell you, bro, but I'll save it for the podcast." So, go ahead and run them up.
What I sound like?
No. But if I'm on my phone, while you're telling the stories, I'm prepping these segments I did not prepare for. So I'm listening though. So go ahead and run your shit up.
All right. So 3 days ago, I think it was like on a Wednesday actually. I'm laying in bed. I was literally playing Fortnite, and I hear like two pops, like nothing crazy,
like gun pops or like pussy pop.
No, gun pops.
Oh, gun pops. Word. Go ahead.
So I was like, what the fuck? And then my buddies are texting the group chat like, Monzo heard 2 gunshots, and I like typed. I was like, oh yeah. I was like kind of quiet though. I don't know if it was that. UCSB sends out emails to everybody and is like, stay inside, lock your doors. There's a armed robber running around IV, which is Isla Vista.
No
like
way.
The little town.
Okay.
Isla Vista is like a 2 square mile little college town. Like that's all. Like the only people that live there are college kids. And so my roommate's like freaking out, and my buddy was like driving home from work, and there's just cops sprinting everywhere, like guns out, these big ass guns out, like sprinting everywhere. On foot, yeah.
Okay.
And then like 5 minutes later, a helicopter comes out. And so basically what happened was this guy, Isla Vista is like here, little rectangle town. And then there's like a bike path and then UCSB. It's basically a 3-minute walk to UCSB.
Okay.
He was on the bike path. Also, description was
Black.
all right. So we're gonna cut that out.
I'm not saying that because like I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're just assuming.
I just the way you were like leading up to it, I thought you were gonna be like.
All I said was description.
Go ahead.
But it was like Mexican.
Oh, and that's so much better. Oh, and I'm bad for assuming.
You just assumed he was black. I just
Nah,
said
because I thought that's what you're gonna lead up to, bro. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, trying to save himself. Podcast is over, dude. Say goodbye.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, he was Mexican, wearing a mask, black gloves, and black boots. So it's like kind of.
So he's like
he's ready to do some
regular description of like a cat burglar.
Yeah,
he's like striped t-shirt, holding a big bag of money.
Yeah, this is Wednesday, and it's like finals week too. Everyone's got their final exams. I guess he was walking by UCSB and then shot someone on the bike path.
Killed him?
I don't know, because one of our other buddies took a picture of like the guy in a stretcher. The guy that got shot was like in a stretcher, and then he gets 1 block away from where I live and shoots somebody else.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
kills him.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
And so the thing about UCSB is anything that happens. There's been 3 deaths this year already.
Are any of those 3 the 2 people?
Huh?
Are any of those 3 the 2 people who are just involved in that situation?
No. So I guess if they die, that makes it 5. And we're like 3 months into the year. UCSB will keep any like crazy story like silent. Like it's insane. Like I found out 2 guys died earlier this week. Like I don't know how they died, but it's just like.
Oh, do you think they were the guys who got shot?
No, this was before. Like I heard about this before.
Okay.
But yeah. So I guess the school's like
if you're death chamber.
If you're a parent and you're hearing like 5 deaths in 3 months at UCSB, like you're not sending your kids there. So UCSB keeps it like they're like the government. You know what I mean? Yeah. Damn, this is kind of crazy.
What the fuck? That dude, I wouldn't fucking dude. I have a homie who goes to UNLV. And fucking they just had a school shooter like a week ago, bro.
Look at this guy got shot.
Real shooters in SB, bro. Get new friends, bro.
No, I don't know that guy. It's like my best buddy. I don't know him.
I don't even know him, bro. But I have a friend who goes to UNLV, and they just had a school shooting, or not just, but I think like a year ago, while he was there, had a school shooter incident. And
I feel like Las Vegas is different though. Like that, some shit can go down in Las Vegas. Santa Barbara is like.
Is that not normal for Santa Barbara? You just said you had 5 deaths.
Well, it's not like shooting and stuff. Like,
oh, they just get the flu.
No, one person fell off a balcony, and the other 2, I don't know what happened to the other 2. I'm trying to think what else happened this week.
It doesn't have to be this week. It just could just be. I don't know. From the last time I saw you. You want me to fucking say something so we're not just sitting here in silence?
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, you could. No, I thought you were like looking for shit, so I was just gonna fill the dead air.
I was going through my camera roll because usually like I can tell a story off the. But, yeah, tell a story.
So Spotify Wrapped came out a few months ago, right? Oh fuck! What do you think I'm gonna say?
If you're a motherfucker that posts out in your story, like,
oh no,
who gives a fuck?
Do I post my Spotify Wrapped? No, but I post my own.
You would be the guy.
No, but I post my own Spotify Wrapped for my podcast. Like where you've had this amount of listeners this year, this amount of streams this year.
Oh, for your own.
You have
podcast,
this many number one. Yeah, I don't post like the songs I listen to though. Anyways, where I was going with that is, what are some things that you wish got wrapped? Do you know what I'm saying?
That I wish was on my list.
Like, what's some random things in your life that you wish were wrapped? Like how many people you met this year?
Oh,
like was on like a Spotify Wrapped, or like how many people? Holy fuck, your eyelashes are long as shit.
Really?
Like, you just turn to the side, bro. They're like an inch long, bro. You're like this. Really? Yeah, but what's some shit that you wish was wrapped? Like Like how many drinks you've drinking this year.
I would not want that. No. I'm sober. I'm sober too, so
He's lying.
it's whatever.
I didn't have anything prepared for shit I wanted wrapped. I was
wouldn't-
just curious what you
I
would
wouldn't want anything. I mean, I guess like the mature thing would be like see how much money you spent and like how much you drink and stuff, so that way you can like alter that for the next year.
Oh.
That would be the mature thing, but I would never do that. I would feel like a piece of shit doing that.
I did my taxes recently. It's funny you say that.
Uh-huh.
I did my taxes recently, and I did a spreadsheet of because I have a business that I make money off of. I had to do a spreadsheet of all of my transactions this year, to basically pull out what were business expenses and what weren't. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm gonna be your accountant in like 3 years.
You're stupid. Do you want to take a guess at how many total transactions I made
In 1 year?
in 1 year, one singular year? And that includes spending money and receiving money.
Okay, let me. Oh, and receiving?
Yeah, spending and receiving total transactions of money going in or out of my account.
I'm going to school for econ and accounting, so I should get like a close guess. But you also spend a lot of money.
I spend a lot of money. And I
Alright, so
don't
there's-
make a lot of it.
There's 52 weeks in a year. I'm actually all nonchalant about 52 weeks. I totally looked that up on my phone. I looked away yesterday. There's 52 weeks.
Yeah, no, there's 52 weeks. How many fucking days? How many days?
All
are
right,
in
so
here? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Go high. I'll tell you right now. Go high, bro. Not like maybe obnoxiously high, but go high. I'll tell you that right now.
Shit, dude. I'll say 2,000.
Dude, you're actually close. It was 1780.
1780.
Yeah,
Ooh, that was-
1,780 total transactions I had in
Holy
365 days, bro.
Money going out, money going in.
Yeah, that's the
Holy shit.
equivalent of buying 5 different things a day.
Yeah, because the way I calculated it
You're stupid.
was I did like 20 transactions a week.
Bro, it's like that's fucked. Like that makes me sick to my stomach.
Wait, no.
20 a week, bro, shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. You think about it, like
No, that's
what?
it's like 40.
40 what? 40 transactions a week? Almost, yeah, because that'd be
That's
2,000, bro. That's fucking. I got a problem, bro. Because it's like I never buy anything for myself, but like you think about it on like a regular day, like let's say Maisie's off, bro. Like we'll wake up, go to Starbucks. I don't pay for that shit. But we'll go to like
You make her pay for. Oh, she works at Starbucks.
yeah, so she gets the discount if she pays for it. So like we wake up in the morning, we'll go to Starbucks, go to like 3 stores during the day, go somewhere for dinner. If she wants maybe like a Jamba Juice in the middle of the day, that's 5 transactions, bro, in one day.
But I feel like the girlfriend doubles your. You know what I mean? No hate on Maisie. Love Maisie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like anyone who has a girlfriend, that's gonna double your expenses.
yeah.
Do you think you'd be substantially more richer if you didn't like go to Starbucks and Jamba Juice every day? Like at the end of the year?
Yeah, because here's my thing. I spend most of my money on food.
Yeah. Most people.
What
do.
are you smirking for, bitch?
Huh?
What are you smirking
I
for?
wasn't gonna say anything,
Like,
but
yeah,
fuck it.
makes sense, bitch. No, but I spend most of my money on food.
Uh-huh.
And the thing about Maisie is if I don't make or get what she will eat,
Mhm.
she won't eat, and that's the problem. So it's always going to be like what Maisie wants to eat, because she'll be like, oh, like you could do whatever you want, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then it's like if it's something that she doesn't like, she'll have like 2 bites of it and be like, oh, I'm full. So I got to make sure whatever we get or whatever I make has to be what she likes, because if it's not, then she won't eat it. So I I think like I'm so dead ass, bro. Like if me and Maisie weren't together, and I would never want to live in that world. Let's just make that 100% clear. I would eat mac and cheese 5 times a week, bro. You know what I mean? A mac and cheese is like 99 cents a box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do think if me and Maisie were together, I would save money, but I would not choose to have it any other way than the way I have it now. Let's just make that 1000% clear.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I probably receive and pay maybe 7 times a week.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I try to spend as least money as possible.
How many income transactions do you think you got a week? And then how many outcome transactions? I don't even know if that's the right word.
I would say like Venmo's like
Yeah, that counts.
maybe 2.
Okay.
Maybe
And
2
then
each.
outcome, what do you think is you're going a week?
6 to 7. Just because all I do Monday, I go and I fill up my truck. That's one, and then I go to the grocery store, and then I'm good for like
All week?
all
Unless
week.
you're buying alcohol, because you probably do that a lot.
Nope, I've never bought alcohol. But once Friday, Saturday, Sunday come, then like you spend a little.
Yeah.
Like I'll go get like a Starbucks or something.
Okay.
So it might even be less. Maybe I'd say like 5 to 7,
Okay.
which is 4 times less than yours.
Fucking way less than me, bro. I would say on a day that I'm off, maybe I don't know, it depends. If Maisie works late in the day, nothing. I won't spend anything for the day. If Maisie works like early in the day and then gets off at like 11 like she is today,
Mhm.
I think I'll probably do like 2 or 3 transactions.
See,
yesterday she got off at 3 and we went to the grocery store, so that was 1. And then we went to Hobby Lobby and she paid for it. And then we went to Mountain Mike's and I paid for it. So that's
Maisie loves Hobby Lobby, huh?
loves it, bro. Like
Like Michael's and all that.
we go to, I would say in combination,
You told me this.
it's a little bit less. Well, I'll let the people know. It's a little bit less now, but I would say in combination between the dollar store, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby, we probably go. Now that I can't walk, it's way less. But when I could walk, I would say between the 3 stores, we would go 14 times a week, if I had to guess.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 14 times a week. I would probably say we went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and the dollar store.
That's insane.
Yeah, and that's not.
What are you guys making? What the fuck?
It's not even a joke. Well, she's real crafty, so she makes like bracelets and she'll do puzzles and she'll color.
Yeah.
And what's like some of her other gigs? Like she'll make lanyards.
That's sick.
Yeah, she does tons of shit. I wish she would fucking take
That's like,
that time and learn how to
that's
tattoo.
Like a good mother attribute. Like,
100%.
Because your kids are gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, and it pisses me off sometimes because she'll be like home and like crafting and doing shit and not looking at her phone ever. But she always says to me like, would you prefer a girlfriend who doesn't answer your text because she's texting other guys, or would you prefer a girlfriend that doesn't answer your text because she's coloring in her coloring book? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a perfect life right there.
Yeah, you're right.
You
Anyways,
want to start off on these stories?
Oh, do you want to?
See, the thing is,
we don't have to go in order with all this shit. Get all your thoughts off your chest now, because we're not coming back to the weekly breakdown.
Wait, let me hit the camera real quick just to.
I had a good question.
Shit.
I had a really good question.
Oh,
Okay. I offer you $1 million. Okay. And I put you in a room full of 1,000 people. You're one of 1,000 people in this room. Okay. And I say, I will give you $1 million if you are better at one thing than the rest of these 1,000 people.
Okay.
What is that one thing that you're choosing? And you can pick anything you want. But whatever that one thing is, if you are better than all of these 1,000 people at it, you get $1 million. What is that one thing?
This answer is gonna be like, I was gonna say skating, but it's like I'm so like rusty now. Like I couldn't choose that for the million. I would say like the smart answer for this would be working on a top fuel car.
Yeah, like top fuel knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
Like-
you
like
win that
if-
100%.
If it feels like a challenge, you know what I mean? Because if it's like, oh, if I say skating, like you'd like challenge the guy or whatever.
Yeah.
If they're like the car comes fresh back after the race, you versus the other guy tear it down and put it back together. So that's how it is. It's like left
Oh,
side and right side.
Yeah. Millies in your pocket,
Oh
bro.
yeah. The only way to say that too, like I'm not even trying to be cocky, but like the people that work on like top fuel cars, maybe 1% of the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's only like 11 teams.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like that's
millies
that's
in your
way-
pocket, bro.
yeah.
That's easy, bro.
I think I gotta think about like a better. What would you do?
I would do like wrestling knowledge, like pro wrestling
Ooh.
knowledge. Like everybody, like I mean, I fucking haven't watched it in forever. I'm actually going to WrestleMania though,
That's
which I'm
fucking
pretty
insane.
stoked
Dude,
about.
amazing you do this.
Yeah,
That's a good present.
great present.
What would I do?
But yeah, I would probably do like
1,000's crazy.
like quiz us on like quiz each person on like pro wrestling knowledge, and I think I would.
See,
do
that's a good
everybody
answer.
in
Mine was
there.
like bullshit. You know what I mean?
No, yours is good. I would bet more money that you would be the best in the room at that than I would bet on myself being the best in the room at what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
What else? What else could you see me? What's another answer you can see me doing?
1,000 people.
Can't be skating though, because I would get dogged.
Being the most Asian but not looking like it.
Oh my god!
What? Like it?
For the people out there, I'm only a quarter Korean, and that's not even confirmed.
But out of all those 1,000 people, just saying like you have the most Asian blood without looking like it.
You know what's crazy? I just found out this 3 days ago. My
only an
neighbor,
eighth?
huh?
You're only an eighth.
You're only an eighth? No. my downstairs neighbor looks way more white than me. Like she has like brown, like light brown hair, blue eyes. She's a quarter Asian too.
Yeah, I hope she's not in your room.
I hope she's not in your room. Why'd you say it with like a country accent?
All right, bro. Hold on. Let me say real quick if I had anything else. Okay, here's a good question. And I need you to be honest with me, bro.
Oh fuck.
And it's a number question. It's a number question. How many dicks?
Oh no. Can we skip this one?
Let me get it out, bro.
We're 3 words in. I don't like it.
For real, how many dicks do you think you've seen in your lifetime? Like, be real.
Bro, I don't want to fucking think about that.
No, you have to, bro, because I need a number out of you.
I don't know. Maybe like 6.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say for me,
That's a fucking horrible question.
for
dude.
me, I would say like in person.
All right,
in person,
you're gonna say a number and then we're gonna move on.
over 1,000.
All right, bro. Next question.
Think about it, bro. No, think about it, bro. Because I've been going to
I
the
don't
gym.
want to.
Okay. I've been going to the gym since I was 15,
All right,
right? For most of my life, it's been about like 4 to 5 days a week.
This is like one of those clips. Sorry, it's like one of those clips you see on like TikTok. It was like anybody's doing podcasts now, and it's just you. How many dicks have you seen in your life?
or like comments that I see a lot, not on my shit, but on like other podcast shit. People are like, somebody's got to pass a law to up the price of podcast equipment. No, but what I'm saying
Hey, low
is,
key dog. I saw 1,000 cocks in a lifetime.
So I've been going to the gym since I was 15. That's almost 7 years. For most of my life, it's been between like 4 or 5 days a week.
Yep.
I would probably say, bro,
No, I believe you. I believe you.
in the gym locker room, bro, I probably see one cock every time I go.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
I'm being real, bro.
Yeah, now you're good.
6 is crazy. You're a lying ass bitch, bro. Whatever, bro. All right, next segment.
Like trying to imagine it, like every situation, like locker room and shit. Like now they got that fucking-
Everything, bro. Locker room, like
Fuck, I almost had you on the next question. Then I like re-upped you.
changing at school, like being in a urinal next to somebody, your homies just flashing it to you for the one time.
Right, yeah.
Like, you really think it's 6? Like, be real.
No, I
bro.
don't think it's 6, but I have no idea. That's a crazy fucking question.
I'm gonna need a new number.
All right, yeah. What you
I'm gonna
got?
need a new number out of you, bro.
25.
Plus minus 100.
Oh, minus
Stop.
100%, dude.
Stop, bro.
Serious. All right. You want to get to these stories?
Whatever, bro. Fucking boring ass
See,
bitch.
the only thing about these top 5 stories of us together
Okay.
is I have 2, and then I just thought about like some funny ass ace stories that like I think would be good stories.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. Do you have alternates?
No.
Okay, fuck. I don't either. So I hope we don't have any that are the same.
This one is really an OG story. This is like when we damn near like I thought you were weird, you thought I was weird. Like this is really early stages. So this was so Jordan and I worked at the same hardware store, Ace Hardware. He was there before me though. He was a grade above me also. So I go there. This guy's got his like slick back, blonde hair, like rolled up sleeves, total fucking stud. And I was just like some, I don't know, like skater. I don't want to hear his rant. He's gonna go off. Like I was super shy back then too, like crazy shy. Anyways, so there's like you walk in the door and the registers are like all lined up. And it was Christmas. It was that Christmas party when
Okay.
Desiree was working there and all that.
Okay.
And I've only been there for maybe 2 months because I got hired like in October.
Okay.
And it was this Christmas party, and we had one of the supervisors' name was it was Mark. It was like this bald. You don't remember Mark too, which makes me so. Mark was bald. He had like kind of a beard, big dude. He was like a military guy. He's very like nonchalant.
Mustache.
Well, it was like a beard. It
White
was
guy?
basically, yeah, he was white, kind of like what you have right now. But I was like so scared of this guy because I like when you talk friendly to people, they talk friendly to you back. He was just like a drill sergeant, dude. He scared the shit out of me. Anyways, I'm on register 1, so I'm at the front of the store, and it was I think it was like Christmas Eve too. And you're balling up these paper balls and throwing them at my head, and Mark is watching, but every time you throw it, he's like not watching. So I grab it and I throw it back at you, and Mark just looks at me and he's like, "Peter, can you stop?" I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was too shy to like say anything, and I was like, "Yeah, sorry." And then like 2 seconds later, you throw another one at my head. He doesn't see it. I grab it, I throw it, and he's like, "Peter, do you want to move registers?" And I was like, no, like you. And he's like, no, like, do you want to move registers? And I was like, no, like, sorry.
I'm such a bad guy.
And then you probably do it like 4 more times. Every single time, he never looked at you. And I'm like almost crying at my register, dude. Because I'm throwing them back every single time too. Like,
You're like tearing up.
I was like, fuck this guy.
You
Yeah,
in the side of the head.
yeah, Mark's fucking yelling at me.
I like that, bro. I have a OG story too.
I feel like yours is just gonna be like embarrassing on my end.
No. The first time me and Hans ever hung out outside of work,
Woodworking.
no, it was before that. It wasn't like a proper like hangout, I guess.
Okay.
But basically, he was young enough to where he couldn't drive. I just got my license, and he got off when I was going on my lunch break. So he had his like fucking stupid little bike because he couldn't drive, bro. And he was like, "Could you drive me home?" Or maybe I offered or something. I don't know. But he's like, "Can you drive me home?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So we throw the bike in the trunk, and he's like, "Yep." So we're just gonna pull out the parking lot, and then you want to turn right, and then I'm driving. He's like, "Yep, go ahead, turn left here, turn right here, turn left here." And bro, this guy's just taking me in circles, bro. And then at one point we like pull into a school parking lot, and he was like, "All right, go ahead and take a U-turn and pull out of this parking lot." I'm like, "Bro, where the fuck are we, bro?" He's like, "I'm gonna be real, I don't know." He's like, "I don't know, man." I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna be late on my fucking lunch break, bro. Tell me how the fuck to get to your house, bro."
Oh, I remember that.
It was like 30 more minutes of just taking me on random turns and not telling me where his crib was. Long story short, I was late as shit getting back from lunch just because he wouldn't tell me where he lived.
I remember that.
You try and do something nice for someone, bro.
No, I was strictly doing that to like fuck with you.
I know, bro. I know. Like you're 15.
I
Like
had
you're
you-
not young enough to not know how to get home, bro.
I'm like having to like go around the same block like 3 times. We end up at the elementary school. Where are we?
I don't know, bro. Take a U-turn.
Yeah.
How's my first story?
This was like so small, but I thought this was like so funny. Is for some reason, like worst idea ever is Brandy would match up our schedule sometimes.
Okay.
Where we would get there probably like 5 minutes after each other. And Brandy was always in her little office. I don't even know if I should be saying names.
Brandy was our manager, by the way. At
Yeah, I don't know if I
Ace
should be saying
Hardware.
names, so fuck it.
That's fine.
She was in her little office. It's like such a small story, it doesn't really matter. But we would try to have her show us the security cameras for as long as possible. Like I would get to work, he was already in the office, like chatting her ear off. She doesn't even like understand what we're doing. It was like, and we would go in and we'd be watching all the security cameras, and we'd be like so like intrigued with this, but like doing it on purpose because
because we don't want to go to work.
we don't because we were the cashiers. Like we're not trying to go out there and like cashier. And like some days we'd be in there for maybe 10 minutes, and some days we'd be clocked in for like an hour, just like in her office, like chatting her ear off. And then finally,
And what happens if you switch it to this camera?
yeah, what's that guy doing in aisle 8? Is he stealing? And yeah, we'd be in there for like an hour sometimes, like clocked in, getting fully paid for it. And the funniest thing is Michelle would be radioing back like, we need a cashier, and like we're the 2 cashiers like in the back, but we're talking Brandy's ear off so good that like
She doesn't have her earpiece in.
yeah, she forgets that we're the cashiers. And Michelle is like freaking out. And I remember walking out with my like cash drawer, and it's just like 10 people in line. Michelle's like looking at me pissed off.
Almost crying.
Yeah, dude. She'd radio it back like 15 times. The whole time we're like with the manager watching security footage.
We're bad guys. I'm gonna get one out of the way that I know for a fucking fact. You remember?
Oh, fucking fact.
There, and this isn't like one of my favorite stories, but I think tell this story. All right, bro. I tell this story more than I think I tell any story about any of my friends, but I always like preface it as like
There's one story I really hope you don't say.
I don't know if I would say
All right,
anything
keep
that's
going, my
like
bad.
that you wouldn't want me to. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I just read one of the other fucking stories. So there's like this one story that I tell people often. Because I've gotten asked a couple times, like, have you ever like fought one of your friends before? Because I've gotten into like quite a few fights in my youngin' ages.
What do you mean by fight? Like playful, like wrestle, or like you're mad at each other fight?
Well, like I'll probably say mad at each other. People ask me like, have you ever fought one of your friends before?
Uh-huh.
I always say no, but there was one time where I punched one of my friends as hard as I could.
In the face?
Motherfucker, you're the friend, bro. Not in your
Oh,
face.
what?
But so
When did you
all right,
punch
so
me?
there's this one time Hans was working, I wasn't, but I went to Ace because I needed to pick up some like wood oil, some like linseed oil or something. So I buy it, I go out to my car, he follows me out there so he could like
Oh
fucking
my
chat me up a
God,
little
dude.
bit. And basically I put the linseed oil in the cup holder of my car, and Hans likes to do this fucking stupid little bullshit thing where it's like if you push him, he'll like overreact like more than anybody's ever overreacted in their life. Like you push him a little bit and he'll fly across the room and like smash his face into the wall. Like, bro, like doing way too damn much. So we're standing out by my car, linseed oil in my cup holder, and my driver door is open. And I like push him or something, and he falls into my car, like trying to be over the top. And like smashes into the linseed oil and it squirts all over the interior of my car,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, can't get that shit out.
And I had canvas seats, so it absorbed the oil, stained, and never came out. And I guess long story short, I fucking like punched him in his chest or his stomach, or I don't even know where the fuck I punched him. But that was the only time in my life that I've ever like full force like punched one of my friends out of anger. We didn't fight or nothing, but that was the one time I like really tried to hurt a motherfucker. All right, go ahead. Your story.
Dude, my stories are like so small compared to yours.
I got one that I'm saving for the end, but
I don't even have.
I know for a fact you don't remember.
I don't even have any more stories with us.
Oh, really? I got more.
I just well, this was actually pretty. It's like a Theo Vaughn story right here. So we had this boss that came in like late in my career at Ace. Can I say names?
Yeah, it's not last names.
Okay. Well, this guy's name was Bobby. And
Oh yeah.
Bobby was like, he's damn near like a pimp. It was just like this.
Yeah, that's a great way to explain it.
He was just like some smooth, like suave black guy, basically. Like he was like he's like the boss you want. Like he was super cool to me, super cool to everybody. Like if you're cool with him, you know, like
Yeah.
he definitely had his people he didn't like. But we had this paint desk where you can like walk up and get like custom paint that you want done, you know what I mean? And then like it has like a computer, it's like its own little like desk, whatever. And so Bobby's like Peter, I need you to do me a favor.
The accent's crazy.
Huh?
Peter.
That's how you always call it. Yeah, Peter.
Come here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And he's like, you know shit about paint? And I was like no, I'm a cashier. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to go back behind that paint counter and like start researching stuff. And I was like, yeah, no worries. And he's like, he like puts me back there, and then he's like, I'm gonna go grab 2 things for you. I'm gonna need you to do some research on them. I was like, okay. And he like goes to the soil section and gets me these 2 like little bottles of shit that like boosts your plant growth. And so he gives me one, and it's like male, and the other one's female. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I need you to do as much research on these 2 bottles to see what's better for a male, female, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay. So I'm like doing all this research for like 30 minutes. I'm getting like really into it. And like 20 minutes in, like I realized that he's having me research for his weed.
For his weed home growth. Remember, he would call it his
aquarium.
His aquarium.
In his
yeah. I need you to do some research for my fish tank.
Yeah.
That's what he would say.
Yeah. So
That's
what he told me. That's a big part of the story I just missed out. Is he was like, yeah, I have a huge aquarium with a lot of fish, like trying to like it's like code, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like 15. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I was like, yeah. I'm like looking up different fish and shit, like if it's harmful to them. And like everything I look up is like nothing's coming up because you can't put that shit in the fish tank. It's literally like to grow weed. But yeah, he has like this huge like weed business and like farm. And the whole time I was just researching.
He's having a 15-year-old do research.
Yeah, and I was researching like all this weed shit for him.
I have one story that I might skip out on for your sake.
Remember that time when that. What is it? Is it the poop one? Yeah, motherfucker, leave that out.
Is that the poop one? So I got 2 more.
I have this like up to my mouth too. They're gonna be like mid. If someone's listening to this, they're gonna be like mid podcast, like you're hiding your shit. I'm like the poop one. Like, what's this guy doing with poop?
Why does this guy like poop so much? All right, so there was one time I was at Hans's house. It was just me, him, and his parents. I think his neighbors were there, and we just got fucking ham dog. Like, long story short, just got ham dog. And I'm probably, dude, if I had to guess, maybe in like the 10 range of drinks that I've had that night. And all of a sudden, they break out like this nice tequila. Everybody starts taking group shots together. I hate tequila, bro. Well, I'm like so deep, bro. I'm like, fuck it.
Is that when we were in the boots and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I like fucking hate tequila, but bro, I'm like gotta ride with the party. So I take one, we're good. I take two, I'm like holding it in, but I'm good. Then we take three, and I just immediately, bro, I run outside and I just fucking
And sorry to cut you off. You swear by not throwing up.
yeah.
Every single time.
I'm like, I don't throw up. Doesn't matter. I
don't throw up.
I never throw up, so it's all good. And it was true until that night. This is the first time it's ever happened. But I fucking all over his fucking backyard. And we go inside, keep doing our thing, keep having a good time, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and actually that night we go inside, and I think Hans tells his mom like, oh, Jordan just threw up outside, and she goes, oh, that's fine as long as he didn't throw up in my plant. That's all she says.
And my mom, she has like on this ridge in my backyard, she has like all these little pots with like succulents and like random like little pots.
Guess the one spot I decided to fucking blow chunks all over? The one plant she didn't want me to, bro. Whole backyard I could have thrown up in,
so
bro.
many plants, so many like spots, like really good spots to throw up too.
Why did I decide to throw up in the one pot
like,
that was fucking this big, dude?
Literally the one that she told you not to.
Yeah. I felt so bad, so she fucking went out and hosed it off in the morning. I didn't get in that much trouble, but I felt fucking horrible.
Destroyed the plant too, like
destroy.
Thing was dead. Thing
bro,
was soaked
chunks
like,
all over a little baby
God.
succulent, bro. Do you have any more stories? Because I got one creme de la creme story, bro.
Let me see.
Is it the poop story?
It's just like random like small A stories. Like one story like I'll always remember Rob, little Rob.
Yeah, little baby Rob.
Yeah.
With
I'm
the Harley.
I'm like working. This guy comes in and he brings me it was like pretty early in my A stages too. This guy like comes in and he brings me a nut and a bolt. And he's like, I need
a nut and a bolt.
Yeah.
I thought you said he brought me nut and a bolt.
Oh no. You are a squealer, god damn it. I'm
sorry, bro. My bad, bro.
But yeah, this guy brings me a nut and a bolt. He's like, I need 10 of each of these. And I was like, okay, just stay at the front. I'll go in the back and I'll get it for you. He's like, okay. So I'm like walking back, and I see Rob like walking through the aisles, and I don't really know shit about the nut and the bolts yet. So I give it to Rob. I was like, do you know where we have these? And he was like, let me see. And I was like, this guy's like 5'4", just old little like sweet guy.
Hands are like this for some reason.
Yeah, good dude though. Love it.
Yep.
And so I was like, do you know where we can find these? And he's like, yeah, I'll show you where they're at. And I hand them to Rob. Rob takes them and he just throws them across the store, like over all the aisles, like lands like near the spray paint and all that. And then he like starts laughing out. He's like, yeah, anytime we have like loose nuts and bolts, I just throw them. I was like, no, that's a customer's nuts and bolts. And he's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, this guy wants
no
and,
way.
And, like, we have to like walk, me and Rob like walk over to the paint counter. We're just searching for the nut and bolt. And the guy's right there because the paint's right by the front door where I told the guy to wait. And the guy's just like looking at us the whole time. Like, yeah, we're searching.
You just ding from across the store.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Is that my nut and bolt? Imagine hit the guy. Like, yeah, I want to go find him.
Is that my nut in a bowl?
Imagine going to a hardware store, you get hit with your own shit you brought in that you're trying to get from across the store.
What the fuck was that? It's like the exact same nut you just gave the kid. What the fuck is this kid doing, bro? I
want to talk about the unpopular opinions so bad.
Okay, let me get this one last story
All right.
that I know you don't remember. So,
wait, don't we have till 11?
Maisie said she's gonna be home like 12.
Okay, so we got like till 11:45.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
So
I always get nervous. I would keep cutting you off, but I was getting nervous that we're not gonna have
enough time.
And no, like I'm not gonna have shit to talk about. I could talk for like the whole day right now.
I get you. All right. Okay. Cool. So this is the last story that I got. Me and Hans, I would say, have a pretty good relationship. Like, I don't think there's ever been at least from my side, there's ever been like a time where I'm like, yeah, fuck, dude, me and Hans like aren't really fucking with each other right now. Or like, I don't think there's ever
like we're boyfriend girlfriend. Dude.
I don't think there's ever been a time where we've like
there's been some rough spots along the
really
way.
had any like arguments with each other, right?
Yeah.
So there was one time,
I don't think we've ever.
which is this time is the most mad I've ever been at Hans in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Most mad I've ever been at him. So I was so fucking mad in the moment, but thinking back on it, bro, this is the funniest shit like ever. Like I'm so glad he did this. So basically we're in Hawaii and we've been together for like fucking like 5 days in a row now, like 24 hours a day.
What I do?
So where I have the idea, I just turned 18, or maybe I was like about to turn 18, but I was like still 17. And I'm like, bro, how sick would it be if we went and got like a tattoo right now? Right. So we're driving around in the Jeep. We're like looking up tattoo spots in Maui and we're like calling them up. And I was like, I don't know what the situation was, why I wasn't on the phone with them, but I think I was like too nervous to talk to him or something. So Hans was like, oh, fuck it. Like, I'll just hop on the phone with them, talk to him. So we're basically calling tattoo shops, trying to figure out if they're willing to tattoo someone who is under the age of 18. And fucker. And this sounds like I'm making it up. I'm so dead ass. This is exactly what happened. We call 3 different tattoo shops, and when Hans goes, good route, bro. So he hops on the phone. I'm like, do you guys take walk-ins? They're like, yes. And he does this 3 times, bro. Keep that in mind, bro. He does this 3 fucking times in a row. We hop on the phone. We're like, do you guys take walk-ins? They're like, yes. And he was like, do you tattoo people under the age of 18? And I think they all said, like, well, it depends. How old are you? And he goes, 14, and hangs up. Like fucking like 3 times, bro. And I'm so fucking mad because like I actually wanted a tattoo, and they're like, and I don't think he wanted to go. So every time
I was so off going. I was like, bro, fuck this tattoo shit.
Every single time they asked, he was like, 14. Like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And I was so mad. But I'm so glad he did that because it's so funny thinking back on.
You remember when I spent so much money there? We needed like an aux cord.
Oh my god!
And we go like the Verizon.
Rock paper scissors. If you'll split it with me.
Yeah. I look at the price. It was like $10. I look at, oh fuck, I don't think I have $10. I was like, do you want to do rock paper scissors? And I'm like, I'm praying that I win this game too, because and we just ended up like you just ended up paying for it. I think.
Well, because we had to go to Verizon for like an aux cord, and then like a different store for like iPhone adapter, and then a different store for an iPhone charger. Like, bro, it was like miserable shit. And then by the end of it, we've spent like $100 just so we could play music in this rental car. You know what I mean? It was fucking.
What was that drink that we were getting at Starbucks?
Grasshoppers?
What?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
What was that drink you'd always get at Starbucks? It was like some tea.
Peach green tea lemonade.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That was back when I was fucking working at Starbucks.
And you like got all that shit for free.
Yeah. All right, you ready for unpopular opinions or what?
Yeah.
You want to start? Or you want me to start?
All right, you ready?
All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break from this episode. We're gonna talk about the sponsor of our podcast, Stay Another Day. Stay Another Day is a mental health awareness apparel brand. They've been rocking with me forever. You guys know that, bro. Like I was saying before, dude. Back when I was making music themed content, not even like the bullshit that I'm doing now, they were still sending me clothes, bro. I had like 500 followers and they believed in me. So they're a fantastic brand. They're all about mental health awareness and how important it is to stay another day, how important it is to show other people that it's okay to not be okay, how important it is to show people that there's a million reasons in this world that make life worth living. So we love them. They make great apparel. We just filmed an unboxing video today. Actually, we unboxed this huge box of clothes that they sent us, all their new merch, all their new pieces. And I'm actually doing a photo shoot for them on Tuesday. So Be prepared. I think those photos are going live on like April 17th, April 18th, something like that. But they're professionally done photos, all in their merch. It's going to be collaboration posts. It's going to be super sick. But more importantly than that, they're the greatest brand ever. They're fantastic people who own the brand. They stand for such a great message. We get on here, we'll fuck around, we'll talk and shit, we'll have a good time. But at the end of the day, mental health is such an important part of both of our lives, as it should be in everybody else's life. So if you are ever struggling with anything, feel free to hit me up, hit one of your friends up. There's always somebody that you could talk to. There's actually a suicide prevention line that you could call. And if you're curious what that number is, go ahead and buy yourself a piece of Stay Another Day merch. They actually print the suicide prevention line on the inside of every single one of their pieces that they sell. So go ahead and buy yourself one. I don't have a promo code yet, but I will eventually. Go ahead and buy yourself one. And if you're ever running into troubles where you need somebody to talk to, like I said, always feel free to hit me up, hit a friend up, hit a family member up, or if you absolutely need to, call that suicide prevention line that will be on the inside of whatever piece you decide to buy. Again, thank you so much, Stay Another Day, for sponsoring this podcast. We love them. You guys should love them. And Hans is going to give a couple thoughts.
Yeah. Stay Another Day is great brand. Good cause too. If you are an IPA drinker, I'm sorry for bullying you. I didn't mean it like that.
All right, guys. Anyways, back into the episode. Oh, actually, let's do this for the clips. What's your most unpopular opinion?
My most unpopular opinion, well, it's kind of split, like between who you are, but
Nah, don't go back on it now.
my unpopular opinion is that furries are chill.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Explain
so
yourself.
I was like a furry hater. I hated that shit. Like,
Okay.
what the fuck are you doing outside, like in a full furry outfit? You know what I mean? Like prancing around and shit. What's up, Bubba's? Have you seen Channel 5 News?
Yeah.
The Andrew Callahan guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching his what's up, rat?
Izzy, get down. Get down.
Go
ahead.
I was watching his Hot Ones interview, and he was talking about the furries, and he was like furries get a lot of hate and stuff, and I was like, yeah, like what the fuck? And he's like, but they're actually like pretty cool people. One of his Channel 5 episodes is he went to a furry convention, and he was just like asking them like weird questions and stuff, and like one of them pulled him aside and was like, hey man, like this isn't like the setting for that, like we're all just like trying to chill. And he's like, oh, okay. So he like swapped his interview to like be like understanding of them, and he said most of them are literally just like people on the spectrum that want to like talk to other people, but like the mask like helps them, you know what I mean? Like it's like people that are like ride motorcycles, like the helmet confidence. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Like they like you have a helmet on, like you can,
Or like when people talk shit on the internet.
yeah, so you say whatever you want. So that's kind of like the furry deal. This is crazy. I'm defending furries right now.
It's a little bit crazy, but dude, you're changing me a little bit. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, so he was just like literally 80% of them are just on the spectrum that want to talk to people. And like the way they kind of do it is like the only acceptable way is that you like wear a mask like that.
Yeah, but like also a lot of them are like doing it because they fucking like want to get fucked while wearing the costume.
I did not know that.
That's like 50% of the furry gig is like people are like fucking like they want to wear tails and shit like while they're having sex.
I did not know that. I might change my mind then on that.
Like that's just weird. Like if you're doing it just because like you're on the spectrum and you want to be able to talk to people, like that's chill. I'm on your side, bro. But like if you're on that furry shit, actually, whatever. We're not even gonna kink shame, bro. We won't kink shame. But fucking if that's what you like, that's what you like. It's chill. But
what's your unpopular opinion?
My unpopular opinion is it's incredibly easy for anybody to be a social media influencer.
I disagree.
Okay. let me explain one thing to you. I've hit 10K on TikTok 5 times, 5 different times on 5 different accounts. And I'm truly a believer that like there's a niche for everything, bro. Like you could build birdhouses fucking out of chewing gum, bro. You know what I mean? But as long as like you show your personality in videos and post shit like consistently, like it's super easy for like shit to pop off.
That's what I heard is if you're like actually consistent
Yeah,
for like a long time, like you're bound to blow up.
100%, bro. And you know what? That was an unpopular opinion that I had until I saw a guy on TikTok today, and he was like, "This is day 130 of eating Chipotle every day."
It was like 5
Or
years.
not 130. This is day 1030 of eating Chipotle every day. I go to his account. He has 1,000 followers.
Dude, you gotta hang up the cleats.
I was like so fucking like blown away that like somebody made videos for 1,030 days in a row and they had 1,000 followers. So then I started backing up a little bit, but I don't know. I just think like as long as you have some sort of niche, like for me, it's like being funny, but it doesn't have to be being
I don't
funny.
think I could blow up on like social media.
I think you could. And like here's,
I couldn't do skating, I couldn't do like racing, like it wouldn't work out.
I think you could if
That's why I disagree.
if you made quality videos, like let's say not like thirst trap shit, but like
Fuck no.
no, hear me out. But like let's say like you had a friend who was like really good at like camera work and shit, right? And they did edits of you skating and edits of you like working on the fucking Top Fuel car, and edits of you just like fucking hanging out with your friends or being at a fraternity party or just shit like that. Just like had a camera at all times, made high quality, good edits for you, and you posted like 2 or 3 a day. I would bet my entire life savings within a year you'd have over 10K.
That's crazy.
And you don't even have to show any personality. Like you just have to be doing shit that you do in your regular life.
I don't think I would have like the drive to be that consistent on making videos. You know
See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers don't have the drive. Like they'll make a few videos, it'll get like 300 views, and they'll be like, "Oh, fucking people don't like it."
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm super impatient too,
bro. I made
if I made like say 30 videos in a month and they all got like 600 like 700 views, I would just quit.
this is the example I give people.
I keep cutting you off, my bad.
No, go ahead. You're good.
You were like super driven and consistent when you're making those the song videos.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was just about to say. Was the example I always give people is like the Instagram account that I have now used to be like music based content. I posted 5 videos a day for a year and a half. I got 530 followers for a year and a half, 5 videos a day, bro, which is like most motherfuckers do 1 a day, bro. And they think that's enough. And that's like a lot, bro. I was doing 5 a day consistently for a year and a half, got 530 followers. I changed my genre to like clothing content. Within 2 months, I had like 13K.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it's as long as people are consistent and they have like a certain niche that shows their personality, like shows who they are, like I think they'll hit an audience eventually. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking at the bottom of my socks. I was in the camera.
Dirty as shit.
If they had a hole or they were dirty, I would make you delete the whole podcast.
Fucking no way. You have your just one pinky toe hanging out.
Or like it would be like a strictly Spotify thing.
And that would be no image at all. All right, bro. You ready for the secret segment?
Yeah, what's the secret segment?
All right, guys. So being that we are a sponsored podcast, we do have a sponsored segment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the sad quiz. Sponsored by Stay Another Day. The sad quiz is a 20 rapid fire true or false question quiz, all about things that make life worth living. Today's topic of things that make life worth living, cars.
Oh shit.
Now here And we are playing for real prizes. So yeah, get excited, dog. So here's the thing. So I have 20 rapid fire true or false questions. You have 3 seconds to answer each question.
3.
I'm going to ask you the question. You have 3 seconds to say true or false. Okay?
And they're all about cars.
Every single question is about cars.
Let me get one more chip down. Then
Now this is how the prizes work. You get 5 questions right. I'll buy you lunch wherever you want. Whether that's together or I'll just Venmo you. You go out to lunch, tell me how much it was, I'll Venmo you the cash.
What the fuck?
Okay. You get 10 questions right, I'll Venmo you $20. You can spend on whatever you want. You get 15 questions right, I'll Venmo you or give you $40 cash.
20, but there's 20 questions?
20 questions.
If I get every single one right, it's $40.
No, if you get 15 right, you get $40. If you get 20 questions right, Stay Another Day's giving you $100 hard cold cash.
How many?
20 questions right. If you get every single question right, you get $100. Here's the twist, though. You can only go for one prize. So if you say, oh, I want the 5-question prize, but you end up getting 20 right, you only get the 5-question prize. If you say, I want the 20-question prize, and you end up getting like 16 right, you get nothing because you're only going for the 20-question prize. You know what I'm saying? So you can only go for one prize, so choose wisely.
This is good.
Free lunch, 20, 40, or $100. And I'm being so dead ass. I'm dead ass gonna give you the money.
I'm gonna sound like a pussy saying this for not doing the big ones, but I've been craving some Dave's like bad.
Okay.
But I feel
so
like
you're going for the 5, or you can go for the 10 and use the $20 on the Dave's.
Do you honestly think like how bad are the questions? Like
I did it with Jordan. Jordan's topic was animals. So you'll probably have a better chance at getting them more right because they're about cars. Because it's about things that make life worth living. So animals make people happy. Cars make some people happy. You see what I'm saying? Nice, dork. All right. So Jordan's topic was animals, and he got 13 right.
Damn. I'm gonna go for the 10.
Okay.
$20.
10 for $20. All right, locked it in. So I'm gonna be a little slow asking the questions because I gotta keep track myself.
I got like AI like listening to you right now.
No, but ChatGPT did give me these questions. And just for your information, this is what I said. Give me 20 true or false questions about cars, progressively getting harder with answers. That's what I said. So it should start easy. And
the thing is, it's true or false. So it's a 50-50 if I get it right.
Yes.
So realistically, I have a 50% chance getting $20. Or was it 20?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Technically, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Every question I ask you, you have 3 questions to answer it, or 3 seconds to answer it. Okay.
I'm nervous, dude.
You're good, bro.
This is like a final exam right here.
But for money.
And Dave's
you know what I'm saying? Dave's is on the line. Fuck. All right, you ready? True or false? The first car ever built was by Henry Ford.
False.
Okay. The answer is false. So we're good there. True or false? Electric cars were invented in the 20th century.
True. Wait, are you gonna tell me the answer every time?
Sure. You want me to? You got the second one wrong. So let's we might as well just. You want me to tell you, or you want me like Jordan didn't want me to tell him?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Okay. Okay. The Ford Model T was the first mass-produced car ever.
True.
Diesel engines were invented before gasoline engines.
False.
The Porsche 911 was first introduced in the 1980s.
Oh, fuck. I love Porsche. True. This is hard, dude. This is a hard test.
A hybrid car uses both internal combustion engine and electric motor.
True.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to update your score.
Fuck, dude. You need to update it.
All right. The Volkswagen Beetle was originally designed as a luxury car.
False.
The Tesla Model S was the first electric car to have autopilot features.
Model S. Oh, I have 3 seconds. False.
Tuning a car always refers to modifying the engine for higher performance.
False. You could do suspension and all that.
The Bugatti Veyron was the fastest production car in the world when it was released in 2005.
True.
Give me a second. Updating your score. Hey, that's no. Hey, that's no. Stop. Stop. AC, quit. What is he doing, bro? All-wheel drive is the same as four-wheel drive.
False.
A car's horsepower directly measures its top speed.
False.
The Ford Mustang was introduced in 1965.
True.
The Chevy Corvette has always been a two-seater car.
True.
A catalytic converter helps a car's engine produce more horsepower.
False.
Give me a second. Updating your score.
I'm so nervous, dude. I'm fiending for some Daves.
A turbocharger uses exhaust gases
True.
to increase. Damn. The Lamborghini Countach was famous. Countach was famous for its butterfly doors, which opened upwards.
True.
A,
Cue that clip of fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
a spoiler on a car is used to decrease drag.
So that's like a 50-50 one. To decrease drag. It's for downforce. Oh, fuck, I have 3 seconds. True.
Ferrari's first car was the 125S, introduced in 1947.
Fuck it, we'll go true.
The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute holds the record for the fastest production car as of 2025.
True.
All right, you ready?
How many do I have left?
That's it. That was it.
Oh, fuck.
You ready for your final score?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hans got a total of 15 questions right.
Are you
Therefore, he's walking home with the $20 prize. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Sad Quiz sponsored by Stay Another Day. Stay
Shout
Another
out
Day.
Sad.
We love you and thank you for funding this podcast and this segment.
That's crazy. I got 5 wrong.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah. You did great. Well, Jordan got 7 wrong, so I guess it's not that much better, but
Come here. What was the 15 prize?
the 15 prize was $40.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah, the $40 prize.
Good girl.
But you were one away from getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you went for the 15. So very good. That was our secret segment sponsored by Stay Another Day.
That's crazy.
Blah, 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 whatever, you know what I mean. Love them. Love them.
Which ones did I get wrong?
Fuck, dude, I don't even remember. The spoiler one was to decrease drag. Or you said fuck it, true. Towards the end, you really started cranking them out like
They got the first questions are way harder than the.
You got the second one wrong for sure. Electric cars were invented in the 20th century.
I don't even know what the 20th century is, honestly.
Electric cars date back to the 1830s. I didn't even know that. The Ford Model T was the first mass-produced car. What'd you say?
Oh, I said true.
Yeah,
It
that was right.
Oh.
Diesel engines were invented before gasoline
I
engines.
said false.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, the Porsche 911 was first introduced in the 1980s. I think you said true to that.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1964, so it was
Damn.
false. Hybrid car, you got that right. The Volkswagen Beetle was originally designed as a luxury car. You said true. The answer was false. The Tesla Model S was the first ever
I said false.
electric car to have autopilot. The answer was true. Tuning a car always refers to modifying its engine for higher performance. What'd you say?
I said false.
Yeah, false. The Bugatti Veyron was the fastest production car in the world when it was released in 2005. True.
Mm-hmm.
All-wheel drive is the same as four-wheel drive. You said false. Which is true.
It's true?
No, like you got that right. A car's horsepower directly measures its top speed.
I said false. Bro.
Yeah, the answer is false there.
Right.
The Ford Mustang was introduced in 1965. True, you got that right. The Chevy Corvette has always been a two-seater car.
True.
False. A catalytic
What?
converter helps a car's engine produce more horsepower.
I said false, I think.
False, yeah. A turbocharger, you got that right. The Countach, you got that right. Spoiler, you got that wrong.
The only way I got the Countach one was that clip of Wolf Wall Street, and he kicks it open with his foot, and he's like on all those drugs.
Ferrari's first car was the 125S.
I don't even know. I think I said true.
It's true. And the Koenigsegg is the fastest car as of 2025. You said true, and it's true. So yeah, 15 right.
That's crazy.
Pretty good.
That's like a B.
Pretty funkin' good. All right, let's see. What's our other segments?
Dude, look at this dog.
What would you rather advice? What do you want first?
Let's do the would you rathers. I like the would you rathers.
Okay. All right. And by the way, I posted this on my story.
Dude, I'm taking this dog. Look at this. Motherfucker's in the cave right now.
I posted this on my story an hour ago. So also my followers are like, you want to restart the recording?
Yeah.
My followers are like kind of known for having like the shittest would you rathers of all time. So be prepared for that. I use this one as an example all the time. The funniest would you rather I think I've ever gotten. AC, get down. AC, get down. The funniest would you rather I've ever gotten was somebody said, would you rather kiss a gay man or not do that? But that's what most of these would you rathers are going to be like, just so you know. I only posted it like an hour ago, so I only got 9 responses. So
oh, they're good, dude.
I
I like a really like you gotta think about it. You know what I mean?
yeah. See, bro, this is the stupidest shit ever, bro. First one, would you rather bungee jump with no bungee or skydive without a parachute?
It's skydive without a parachute.
Me too. At least fucking have some time to recollect on your life. Take a rocket ship to space or submarine to the ocean floor.
Rock ship. I feel like everyone. What the fuck? What are you gonna do on the ocean floor?
Me too. The fuck? It's gonna be dark.
See a fish.
It's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
See a fish. Would you rather know how you're gonna die or know when you're gonna die?
Ooh, see that? This is a good one.
I would say I'm gonna say when.
No.
Think about it, bro. Because if somebody was like, "Oh, you're gonna die on January 12th, 2050," you're like, "Okay, cool. I'm chilling for the next 25 years. Let's do some cool shit." If somebody's like, "You're gonna die in a car accident," you'll never want to get into a car again
That's true.
because you have no idea when it's gonna happen.
I would do when, but imagine like that last year.
Yeah,
You're like fuck. I'm literally gonna die this year. Like I know for a fact I'm gonna die this year.
yeah. Or like you could like try and beat the system where if it's like if you're like 50 years old when you're gonna die and you're like healthy, like month of, like just lock yourself in your house and just fucking like the entire day and try and beat the system.
They would have you like choke or something.
Maybe, yeah. Fucking
Maybe.
somebody just snipes you.
Maybe.
Dude,
I'm still thinking about I should have took the 40.
bro, it would have been too big of a risk because you were
Yeah.
right on the cusp, bro,
Yeah.
of the 40 prize. Would you rather suck a dick? Okay.
Bro.
Would you rather suck a dick or eat out a homeless woman?
Dude, do the next one. That's like that's not even a would you rather. This guy's like kinky.
Apple juice or orange juice? Depends. Alcoholic
Orange juice.
beverages, orange juice. By itself, apple juice.
Orange juice.
Eat ass
Dude.
or suck a homeless man's toes? Eat ass.
Dude, are your followers like 4?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
See boobies or see the butt?
See boobies or touch the butt. No, I'm skipping that one. Would you rather rock the 2016 Galaxy hoodies for the rest of your life or the Roshi runs and skinny jeans for the rest of your life?
The Roshi runs and skinny jeans were like a crazy era. Like 7th grade.
Yeah.
You pull up in those khaki joggers, Roshis. don't even know how to wear it for the top.
No socks, no shows.
Like, you're what?
Oh, you're elites?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Sorry, we didn't have money. Sorry, we were poor. My bad. Go ahead, bro. Galaxy hoodie or fucking Roshi's and skinny jeans for the rest of your life?
Roshi's and skinny jeans.
You're crazy, bro. I'd do the Galaxy hoodie, 1000%. You can probably find some Steez Galaxy hoodies. That was the end of them. All right. Advice? Yeah?
Yeah.
First one, should I hop on TRT? Yes.
I don't know enough about that shit to recommend
Fuck it. Run it.
You know, crazy would you rather? You don't have to answer this.
I'll answer it.
I'm not gonna answer it either.
I'll answer it.
This is like probably one of the hardest ones I've heard.
Okay.
Would you rather? No weird shit either. Like, don't think about it too hard.
Okay.
Would you rather have sex with your girlfriend, with your mom is in your girlfriend's body, or have sex with your mom, but your girlfriend's in her body? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I would have sex with my mom in my girlfriend's body. 100%.
Your mom. Oh yeah.
Because then it's like you basically just got to put the trauma on someone. You know what I mean? Because like if for me, if it just looks like, you know, just regular shit, I know internally, okay, like, yeah, that was my mom, but like my brain only knows what I saw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was the other way around, you got to live with that for the rest of your life, that you just did what you did. You know what I mean? Okay, first one is how to riz huz.
Next. I have no idea, dude.
The girl I'm talking to is mad at me because she saw me, but I didn't see her and say hi.
Your followers are like in sixth grade.
Get a new girlfriend, gang, because that's like fucking, that's crazy. That's not even your fault.
Good luck, though.
Yeah, good luck with that. How old is this guy? CO 2026. Oh, so he's a sophomore, or sophomore in high school or college, one or the other.
I hope high school.
How to let go of people who aren't good for you?
Oh, dude, you can just totally. At your age, you could totally just ghost them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Because motherfuckers, they just don't want to bite the bullet, bro.
Yeah.
All you gotta fucking do is block them and never talk to them again. They try and talk to you, just be like, fuck you, bro. I'm not friends with you. I don't know you,
even
bro.
if it was like your best friend, you're worried about like the friend group falling apart. Like, if that's not a fucking good dude for you, like, you totally just never say a word to him ever again.
I've cut off so many people in my life, bro. People I've been to school with, been in the same friend groups as. Like, I've cut them off easily, bro. Never talked to them, never hung out with them again. It's super simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking let everybody know for like 1 week. I do not fuck with that guy. Don't worry about why, but fucking we just aren't friends anymore, and just keep being you, bro. People will catch on, and they'll either stop hanging out with that guy as well, or also they'll just know, like, I probably shouldn't hang out with both of them at the same time because they don't fuck with each other.
If you're in high school, I promise you 90% of the kids you went to high school with, you'll never see again in your life.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I probably hang out with maybe 5 people I know from high school.
People I knew when I was in high school, I'm still friends with, like you, Dylan, but you guys didn't go to my high school. Actually, people
that went to your high school,
who physically went to my high school, I still text 3, and I hang out with 1. Out of all of the people I knew from high school, I only hang out with one of them.
2,000 kids, like that guy that or girl that's like fucking with you. The shit will not matter. And how many years?
100%. All right. So this next one says, met a girl my freshman year that I love. I'm a junior now. We're still cool. What's the move to bag her forever?
Dude, these are like all high school fucking
I know, it's
people.
kind of weird.
What's the move to bag her forever?
I'm trying to bag this bitch forever and ever and ever and make her my one and only, for real.
I don't like these questions. Dude, the last one was really good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
He said he's loved this girl since his freshman year. He's a junior now. Let me give you my self anecdote, bro. I have my current girlfriend that I have right now, I had a crush on her from when I was 12 to when we started dating when I was, oh fuck, this isn't even charging. I had a crush on her from the time that I was 12 years old to the time I was 19 years old. And then we still started dating, bro. You just got to get your money up, get your life up, get your looks up. And eventually you'll change your mind. That's the best advice I could give you.
What do you mean it's not charging?
It's just not, it's plugged in. It's not charging for some reason. Can you make sure that outlet's still plugged in? Fuck. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. If this shit dies, bro, we're fucked. No, it's not, bro. Dumb motherfucker, bro. There you go. We're good. All right, we're cash. Yeah, bro. So fucking, I grinded. I had a crush on my girlfriend for
bro. So
for almost 10 years, bro, and then finally locked it down. Just get your looks up, get your body right, get your haircut right, get your life right, get your mental in order, get your money up. That's the best advice I could give you, bro.
Bang.
Anyways, two more. What's the ratio of effort dedicated to working a job that just paid the bills / chasing your dream?
Wait, what did you say?
What is the proper ratio of effort dedicated to working a job that just pays the bills / chasing a dream?
Dude, this is like a hard one because you hear all those stories where it's like chase your dreams, like don't be stuck in that job, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so dangerous because like it really depends on what your dreams are. If your dreams like my dreams to like go into finance, you know what I mean. But that's like a reasonable dream. If your dreams like making socks, you know what I mean. It's gonna be a rough life. Was that fucked to say?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think like if you have like a dream job, like if you're currently like working at McDonald's, but it's your dream to be a teacher, then
Go for it, dude.
Then yeah, keep working at McDonald's, but just like do online school. You know what I mean? Me personally, because I feel like I kind of know what it's like,
I
bro.
feel like this guy had a shitty day at work. Saw your story and like had it coming on.
I'm fucking over this shit, bro. How the fuck do I get into the sock making biz? Oh, this is a hella good looking guy, though. I'll be for real, though. Look at him. His shirt says Riz FC. Anyways,
I mean, honestly, it just depends on what your dream is. There's like, you have those like one guys that are just like chase your dreams, you know?
Yeah. There's no career in the world that you need to take a leap for. People are like, quit your job, chase your dreams. Never do that shit, bro. That shit's so fucking stupid. Like there's nothing in the world that you need to do that for. Like my dream is to do podcasting full time, podcasting and social media. Dude, I go to work as a plumber on my lunch break, on my 10s, bro. I'll just sit in my car and I'll edit videos. I'll come home. I'll fucking sit down on the couch. I'll film and I'll edit videos until my girlfriend gets home. And then she'll come home. I'll make her dinner. We'll eat dinner. She'll watch like reality TV and I'll watch it with her and then just sit on my phone and fucking edit videos, bro. It's way easier than you think. Because if it's really your dream, you're going to like doing it. And if you like doing it, it shouldn't feel like you're working all that hard. It should just feel like you're doing a hobby in your free time. I heard some advice one time, and I never followed this shit because I do way more than this, but somebody said at the bare minimum, you should spend 1 hour a day chasing your dream. So then every year you've worked 365 hours working towards your dream. And that's, I think, like the easiest way to do it. Like if it's your dream to fucking I guess, yeah, do social media, just work on that for 1 hour a day. Or if it's your dream to own a clothing brand, work on that clothing brand for 1 hour a day.
This is like such a tough question though, because like I'm thinking about what I would do like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And if I were to quit my job at like Ace to be a pro skater,
yeah,
I would be in shambles, dude. Like it has to be like a realistic like route. You know what I mean?
100%. Like I could probably quit my job right now and live off of just what I make from social media, but it just wouldn't be like a fun life. And for motherfuckers who like have no following on social media and they're like, I'm gonna quit my job to go do social media, you're a dumbass, bro. Because then it's like, when you have to like when it doesn't work out, not saying it won't, but odds are if you have no success thus far in your dream, odds are it won't work out. Then when you have to stop doing social media and go back to your real life job, it's going to make you hate social media because you're going to feel like you failed and you're going to have to go back to your real life job. Where if you just keep your actual job and just work on your dream on the side, it's just going to feel like a hobby. And then you'll never lose the passion for it. That's the fucking best advice I could give. Anyways, last one. Somewhere fun to take a girl on a date that's not super expensive. That's a pretty good question.
What's it called? Girls love grocery stores like Sprouts, and I think it's
Okay.
well, yeah. Just let me get there. Fuck, what's like the one? It's not Sprouts. Is it like World Market or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
World Market, Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Okay.
Whole Foods does a large $12 pizza. Like you can customize it on like Fridays, which is perfect.
Huh.
So you can go there, you guys can get like a half, like whatever you guys like. And then Whole Foods is like a huge grocery store. That's not like Safeway, it's not like boring like that. And you can roam around and get other goods, pick drinks out for each other. So I mean, I told you'll spend like $20 maybe.
My favorite type of date is just go get takeout, like nighttime, like go get takeout.
That's like a $50 check right there.
Is it, bro? Because like me and Maisie will go to In-N-Out and it's like less than $20.
All right.
And I eat 3 burgers. Go get takeout and like at nighttime and literally just like go through the drive-through, get your shit, go park in a parking lot like across the street, like an empty parking lot. Whoa. And then it's not getting weird, but eat your food and then just fucking sit there for hours and just talk. That's like my favorite kind of date right there.
Drive-ins.
Drive-ins is good.
Drive-ins is really good.
Me and Maisie have never been to the drive-ins. I haven't been to the drive-ins since I was like fucking 6.
Especially if it's your first date and you're like a really shy dude. You don't have to talk. It's a fucking movie. But it's more exciting because you're in a...
You're nervous?
Yeah, you're like
do I look fat right now from that angle? But that she's looking at me. Watching the movie. Yeah.
I feel like we were missing
a segment.
Oh, things you hate.
Oh shit! Yeah, we did skip that. Oh no, we haven't even gotten to it yet. All right. This is a draft of things that we hate. Go ahead. You want to start? You want me to start?
My first one is like I've had this since I think 3rd grade. This kid, well, what it is ketchup when it gets on something and it sits for a while. It has this smell. Because this kid, when I was in 3rd grade, had a little ketchup packet and he slammed his hand on it and it sprayed on my shirt. And it was funny, whatever, and I like wiped it off. But throughout the day, the smell of that dried ketchup was horrible.
Okay.
It smelled horrible, yeah.
It's funny you say that because my first one's a smell too. I hate the smell of my hands after I have eaten a lunch meat sandwich. Just like if I could, bro, it's like disgusting to think about, but it's like barely anything makes me throw up, let alone like actually gag.
If you smelled that, you'd gag?
I would gag, I swear to God. If I went into the kitchen right now, made a turkey sandwich, ate it with my hands, and then like
I know exactly what smell you're talking
20
about.
20 minutes later, if I were to smell my fingers and it just smells like lunch meat, I would gag.
You put all 5 in your nose like
yeah, like this. Like that, bro. That's exactly what would happen. I fucking hate that shit. Go ahead. Your next one.
Let's see. We got. I'm not explaining this. They're called tooted trucks, people in Carolina, basically like back east.
Like big rims, small tires.
No.
Oh, my bad.
For some reason, people back east love doing this to their trucks. They get a huge lift in the front of their trucks, and then they squat the back,
Oh yeah.
and it rides like this. I fucking hate that with a passion, dude. Every time I see one of those videos on TikTok, I leave a hate comment.
I
That's not even a joke, dude.
I saw one where this guy, he like went to like the front of his truck and like saw the gap between the wheel and the actual truck, and then went to the back of his truck and it was like way smaller.
Uh-huh.
And then he like panned up and he had like a bunch of gravel in the bed of the truck, and he was like, "Oh, thank God I thought I was gay. Oh, thank God I thought I was fucking gay."
Like that.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
My next one is next thing I hate is melted orange cheese. Just melted orange cheese.
Like cheddar?
Like I like melted like mozzarella cheese on a pizza. Like that's great. If it's like a sandwich with melted cheese, as long as it's white, I'm not racist. I promise. I'm fine with it. But if it's melted orange cheese or melted Mexican cheese, or like some pizza places will have like a little sprinkle of like melted orange cheese on top of the pizza. Oh, it's gross to me. I don't even want it.
I like that.
And I hate grilled cheeses too. So
Oh, my family is
Korean. Get away from me, bro.
my family is the most
Korean.
obsessed.
Don't. Okay, go ahead.
My family is the most obsessed family about time.
Okay.
They are, like those things you'll see. It was like white dads will get to the airport like
Yeah,
5 hours
5
before.
hours early.
Yeah, my dad will actually like get there. We'll get there like 5 hours and we just sit. We sit for 5 hours.
Mine too.
And so I grew up like that. And so my number one pet peeve is when people don't care about time. We're gonna go golfing. Our tee time is at 11 o'clock. It's a 10-minute drive there. I want to leave by 10:20. I want to get there 40 minutes early. So
That's crazy.
So that way we know we're there on time. We can like fuck around a bit and then we walk there. If you're getting ready, if our tee time's at 11 and it's a 10-minute drive and you're getting ready at fucking 10:30, I'm gonna flip out, dude.
I like half agree, half disagree. Like, let's say me and Maisie were meeting you and Bella for dinner.
Okay, go.
Did you, what?
Yeah, no, you're good. Go.
So let's say that was the case. We're going on like a double date.
Okay.
And fucking like I would need to be on time for that. Like if we were gonna be late, like I would be stressing the fuck out. If me and Maisie were going to my parents' house to meet them for dinner because my mom's making chili, I would be like, who gives a fuck? We could be 30 minutes late. It doesn't really matter. It's just all about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Like any situation I'm in.
Nah.
It can be. I was stressing out that I made it here 5 minutes late today. Like I was stressed.
Motherfucker, I texted you at
I put my.
I texted you at 8:16 when you said you were gonna be here at 8:30, and I was like, pull up. And you said on my way at 8:18.
I was in bed still.
Yeah, crazy. All right. Next thing that I hate is people who beg for money on the side of the road with their kids.
That's fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like clearly they're out there with their kids so that you feel a little bit more bad for them. Well, there's like a difference, right? Because there's this lady who I've seen a couple times in Concord, and she has like the fucking fruit cup stands, and she's out there with her kids. And it's like, all right, bro, like you're out there just hustling, you know what I mean? And you ain't got nobody to take care of your kids. That's cool. But some people will just stand on the corner of the road with like a sign that says like homeless 4 kids need help, and they're like holding a baby and then got like their fucking toddler behind them like fucking around in the grass. Like that's crazy, bro. Because I hate motherfuckers who beg for money in the first place,
Mhm.
unless you're like mentally or physically disabled.
I back the veterans too. If you're a veteran on the street, like
If you're a veteran, like I'm cool with you, but like if you're physically, mentally capable, no reason in the world you
Go get a
should
job.
be, huh?
go get a job.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking, there's no reason you should be begging for money. So when these people are clearly like mentally, physically, like able to stand on the side of the road and wave at people and beg for money, and you're making your kids sit in the beating fucking sun, just so that's more of a likelihood that people will give you money. Like you're a piece of
Yeah.
shit, bro.
You're a
Go get
piece
a
of
job
shit.
and get your kids in some AC, bro. Anyways, go ahead.
I like totally forgot. I just made it up on the spot and I forgot.
You got it.
Keep yapping. I'll think about it.
All right, I'll give you another thing that I hate. Another thing I hate: warm sushi. Most
Ooh.
sushi is supposed to be cold, so when you fucking put it in the bag with my chicken katsu, and by the time I get it home, my warm raw fish sushi, it has to now go in my fucking mouth.
I don't as Korean as I am, I don't eat raw fish sushi. Only crab rolls, only shrimp.
That's
I
crazy.
hate my dad and we hate fish.
You just got to grow up at some point. That's
Nah,
like
bro.
that's like a grown adult saying no tomatoes on the sandwich.
I hate tomatoes on sandwiches
Bro,
too.
get out of here.
That's
bro.
like genetics. Like my dad is the same way.
Like the only thing I would accept is like no onion. I do no onion just because like I don't mind it, but I just don't want to make my breath smell bad. That's it.
I had such a good thing that I hate and I forgot it.
I also hate what else do I hate? I hate Mazda Miatas.
I like Mazda Miatas.
I hate
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
I hate IPA drinkers. Well, let me expand on this.
Okay.
If you drink IPAs, just like you get home, you're drinking a beer or fucking that's just your beer of choice, like that's cool. If you're one of those fucking like Oregon dickheads, like granola motherfucker that gets really into it, like this one's got a little whiff of cinnamon and pine in it. It's like shut the fuck up, dude. Like who gives a fuck about what you're tasting in the beer?
A little pumpkin seed aftertaste to it.
Yeah. If I gave you some random IPA I picked off the shelf and I said,
"Tell me what this has."
This one has pomegranate scents in it, and you sipped it, I guarantee they would say like, "Yeah, I'm definitely getting hints of pomegranate."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, bitch, shut the fuck up. Everyone drinks beer. I'm looking at the camera because that's how fucking mad I am now. Everybody drinks beer because it's a good little drink. You get a little buzz off it. You don't need to fucking get into depth on the hints and the senses that you're feeling about it. Who gives a fuck? It's not wine. Wine's valid. You know what I mean? Wine, they really like. They put their time in it. You go to Napa. They have nice vineyards and stuff. You're eating fucking bread water, dude. You're drinking bread water. Why are you getting so in depth in bread water? Like you need to find a new hobby, drink a Miller Lite, and figure it the fuck out. I'm fucking pissed off.
See, I don't hate IPAs. Well, I hate people who strictly drink IPAs, like you were saying. But me, I like an IPA, not like flavor wise, but like when I go out and I'm like hitting a bar or something, or
and you know that shit doesn't taste good. You're lying to yourself.
No, none of them taste good.
It tastes like fucking you're sipping on pennies and water. Like you soak fucking pennies. It's got that metal taste.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Unless it's a Sierra Nevada hazy, I don't mind that very much.
Yeah,
that's gotta be real. But
I enjoy IPAs too. Don't get me wrong. IPAs,
but it's not your personality.
Yeah,
that's
what I should say. If it's your personality, go fuck yourself.
But I like an IPA to like start. You
want to wrap it up in a bit?
Yeah. Right. I like an IPA to start the night off. Like if I'm going to the bar, I'll go to the bar and I'll say, give me your highest alcohol percentage IPA just to get the night going as fast as possible.
Dude, it's like a smoothie. They're so heavy. Like, you know what I'm talking about too. The higher And they're stupid high in percentage for no fucking reason.
I once went to a bar.
Yo, so this is our new dog piss IPA. It's actually 17.5%. Like,
we had to blend it to make it drinkable.
yeah.
Dude, I went to a bar with Skylar and Dom one time, and I was like fucking over drinking for the night. I was like pretty drunk, but like I call it fighting drunk, where it's like you're as hammered as you can get with still being able to hold your own in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like fighting drunk at that point, and I was like done for the night. And Dom just wanted me to keep drinking for some reason. She comes back from the bar, bro, and she goes, "This is the highest alcohol percentage IPA the bar has." I asked him for it, dude. It was in a wine glass. An IPA in a wine glass, bro, and it was red, and it tasted like tasted like dirt and strawberries.
Yeah. And the dude behind the bar probably had some crazy handlebar, or not, like the curly mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's actually brewed from Oregon. It's bright orange and it pours like a fucking Odwalla smoothie.
Yeah, we filter it through dirt of fucking Africa, and we mix it with lighter fluid.
I can just tell by your vibes, you're gonna love this one, man. No, bitch, go fuck yourself. If I give you a Miller Lite, you'd probably die on the spot.
I can tell by your vibes you like dick, bro. How about that?
Fuck, that made me mad.
All right, guys. I think that's a good place to end the podcast. We're an hour and 41 minutes in. Holy shit. All right, guys. So that's gonna be the end of the episode. Oh, song of the week. I would say what's my song of the week?
I'll play this one.
All right, guys. This is the last segment of the podcast. This is song of the week. Hans is gonna start us off. Go ahead and run it.
All right, my first song is Substitute Lover by Half Pint. It's a reggae song.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking IPA band.
It's a good song.
Okay.
And second, Black by Pearl Jam.
Okay. I'll give two as well. My first one's gonna be Nokia by Drake. Don't cancel me, bro. I'm sorry. But it's just catchy. And then
Baby Girl.
Yeah. Oh, do you dance to see it twirl? Something like that. I don't know. And then the other one's gonna be I Might Be by La Russell and Wiz Khalifa. Not a lot of rap songs give me a summer vibe. That one's a nice, good fucking summer vibe. Windows down at the beach type shit. So yeah, guys, that's basically the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching episode 10. Shout out Celebration episode 10.
Celebration combination.
IPA, piss in your fucking drink. Thank you guys for watching episode 10 of the TPS podcast, presented by Stay Another Day.
God bless.
That's it. See you guys later.
Love.
Oh fuck, I gotta do an ad read too, so don't stop it yet.
It's juice. Yeah. They love to hate. They see me doing it for real, and I'm sorry to tell you this ain't luck. I'm just trying to ball like the Oregon Ducks. But man, fuck it, this podcast sucks.